Hello, students. Now this is the eighth question from the same assignment, review assignment JEE Advanced 2020. This problem is from chapter Simple Harmonic Oscillations, motion of particle which is attached to the spring, and we all know that a particle attached to the spring oscillates in a simple harmonic way. So this is a very fundamental question based on your understanding of simple harmonic oscillations. As per this question, we have released a particle. As per this question, the statement given in this problem, there is a particle of given mass m which is attached to the spring of constant k. The length of spring is defined as capital L, and this particle is released at some time defined as t equals to 0, and the particle is released when it has no velocity. That velocity of particle is 0, and at that moment spring is completely undeformed. When this particle is released, spring is undeformed, that is relaxed. Right, so this is the information which is already given in this problem. And we have to find the time, when the speed of the body becomes 0.5 meter per second for the first time. Notice that it is simple harmonic oscillation. So V equals to 0.5 meter per second will appear periodically after a certain time interval, and that's why the question is asking about the first moment when speed will become 0.5 meter per second. So it's a very straightforward question, very conceptual, straightforward question. We all know that if a particle is attached to the spring, it oscillates, and the angular frequency of oscillation, which we denote as omega, is square root of k over m. That is the angular frequency of spring mass system. Since the particle will oscillate, so its velocity can be written as, the velocity of particle can be written as its maximum velocity times sine of omega t plus some initial phase regarding velocity. And the maximum velocity during SHM, for simple harmonic oscillations, the maximum velocity is defined as amplitude multiplied by the angular frequency omega. And amplitude can be obtained by, you can find the amplitude by finding its mean location. That is, when this particle will be released, it will fall down, and after a certain displacement, let's say y naught, there will be a force mg on the particle, and now spring will be stressed, elongated, so there is force from spring k y naught. And if this is the part, and if this location belongs to the equilibrium location, if it is the equilibrium of that object, you can balance these two forces, and when you will balance these two forces, you will know y naught equals to mg over k. And this y naught is actually amplitude of oscillation as per the definition. Equilibrium means this is the mean point. When the particle was released, the velocity was 0, and that means this point was the extreme end. Because during oscillations, V equals to 0 is always at the extreme end, and the separation between the mean and extreme end is by definition amplitude. So amplitude and y naught both are similar. So you can replace amplitude by mg over k, and then omega is square root of k by m. And therefore now V can be written as this amplitude which is mg over k, omega which is square root of k by m, and sine of again omega which is square root k by m t plus phi naught. Now what is phi naught? So phi naught will be obtained by the initial conditions of velocity. Notice at time t equal to 0, the velocity of particle was 0. So if at t equal to 0, v is 0, it must satisfy this equation. So if I put t equals to 0, I should get v equals to 0. So if you substitute t equal to 0 and v equals to 0, then the only possible solution for phi naught is 0 degree. That phi naught will be 0 degree. Otherwise, putting t equals to 0 will not give you v equals to 0. So that phi naught is 0 now, and now you will simplify this equation for time small t. And now the time will be sine inverse of k v over mg root m over k, and then this is root of m by k outside. That's the value of time. Root of m by k, sine inverse of kv over mg times square root of m by k. Now you need to substitute the answers. We need to put the numbers given in the problem, like a small m is given as 1.25, k is given as 250, g we can take as 10 meter per second square, and this v is given at 0.5 meter per second. And when we put all the numbers in this expression, we get a numeric answer for this question. And the numeric answer for this specific question will be around 57 milliseconds. So that was 8th question from the assignment, very fundamental question from the chapter Simple Harmonic Oscillations, right? Thank you. Take care. Thank you.